Yeah, guys, we're gonna be starting real soon. Just give me a moment, just setting stuff up. Alright. Gonna start up really soon, guys. Just give me a moment. Need to set up the... Okay. Alright, guys. I think we can go start ahead. So, yeah. What's up, guys? So... we're gonna go continue on the stream on the Pokemon. Then let me get the game screen up. Okay. Wait, can you guys hear the game? Oh, so the audio does work, but the problem is I was using speakers. Yeah, I think that's why it didn't work. Hold up, let me hear myself in the game. Hold up, let me... Wait, is the game not working? It says the speakers are working. What? Are you guys able to hear the game audio? So I think it does work. I don't know. But let me actually just turn on my speakers on because, you know, I'm trying to hear the... Alright. Alright, guys, so, let me just, so yeah, let me just update you guys on the roster. So, I have been doing some off-screen training. You guys know I've been doing that. Don't Nidoqueen is just our little HMU for now, but everyone here except for Snorlax is level 40. I also evolved my Haunter off-screen thanks to my brother Switch. The next Pokemon that I want to have in my team, we're gonna need a water type. I am planning to add Lapras. I'm also kind of contemplating probably switching Snorlax out eventually with like a Scyther, so that we can get like a Scissor post game. But we'll see how it goes. So we have right now the so how many badges do we have? We have right now we have 4 badges. We have right now the next one is the Fushia Gym. And yeah, let's go straight into this. Let's get into this straight to a bang. I always forget about this gym. Like I feel like this is one of like the most forgettable gyms out there, honestly. Cause the guy became I know in the Johto games he became an Elite Four, then his daughter replaced him, but I don't know why I always forget that. I always keep forgetting that you actually get to play him. Um, I heard that apparently early into like the game's development, there was gonna be like a gym leader for like the what's that? I don't know how to say it, but Verdidian City, like the city after Palatown, like it's like up north, just the next town you go into. But apparently there was gonna be another gym leader then. I don't know if it's gonna be like a normal type or a flying type, but it looks like they kind of just scrapped it and just went with like a Giovanni, which I honestly I think is pretty good because it kind of gets like it's a good twist. It's like, oh, who is gonna be the final gym leader? Who is gonna be? Who is it gonna be? And okay, it just kind of put like a little plot twist on the end. I mean that has to be pretty funny and cool. That's kind of stuff like that. I like it when like games do that. Like just in stories, they have like this like plot twist. And you're wondering, oh, who this guy is, but it's also the big bad guy. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. So I'm mostly fine. I'm just getting some coughing, here and there. I've been sick for the past week, but we are doing better by the minute. So yeah, I do not like the drowsy line. I hate Hypno. Hypno is a creep. Do not like this mon at all. So yeah, we also got our EXP share, so this is definitely gonna make our lives easy for you know. So we try like you don't have to split 3 times, so this will definitely help us cut a lot of saves, a lot of time. Oh shit. I think it would definitely be hard to get like EXP over time because like we're gonna get to the late game. Cause I think the champion for this game like they're like in the 60s. So yeah, it would definitely be quite a ride to get there. But I think we could definitely I feel like if we just get to like level 55, we should be good enough. Cause I did something similar with the Generation 4 with Cynthia. Cause I know she had like it's funny because the game the problem like I feel like I wouldn't say Johto games has this issue because it's a little bit more consistent. It's just the problem if you look at the Johto game set, you have a little bit like too consistently weak like trainers and even like some of the bosses like Lance had a level 50 Dragonite and I just feel like I was kind of a little weak, you know. But then like the problem with like the Sinnoh games is this kind of has an opposite issue where I feel like it gets a little too hard because like you have the Elite Four that start like in the mid 40s and then just to end in the mid 60s. I mean that is quite a big gap. Especially like I don't know because I feel like the Elite Four even the champions should be like very close to each other. Like if I would kind of understand if it was like maybe like in the late or mid 50s, but I just feel like going straight to like the 60s, like yeah, you're kind of just bugging. Um, because another thing too as well, a problem is like the game is like it tends to be very slow. So getting like getting to the grinding can definitely be very kind of it can be a lot. Because I remember I was playing Pokemon Pearl. And I was grinding that game like as a kid, maybe like obviously maybe I didn't know that much, but I was grinding the hell out of that game, and I think one thing that did really hurt is that you couldn't get Gibble, because to get Gibble in that game you have to get the 5th gym badge, and by the time you were to reach it, you're kind of already hitting the 40s. Like you just okay now we're gonna go to the like we're gonna you get to the point where okay, now you all the Pokemons are gonna face are gonna be in the 40s, but then like with Gibble, he's gonna be like level like at best you're gonna like find him at level 20. So you're gonna have to be like now like your progress is gonna be kind of a little bit stagnated because like okay oh now it's gonna take me and more of a while to get there because then like now I have to spend more time allocating more levels for Gibble here, but then I also have to kind of keep up with like the meta because now all the trainers are gonna get to the 40s, they're gonna get to the 50s, and eventually the 60s with Cynthia. So and then like I remember I was grinding so hard when I finally got to like the victory road. Like and again, I don't like to miss trainer battles because I love to like get all the training done. And dude, I was like barely just above level 40. I couldn't even get to Garchomp. And then it kind of hurts because my team was also behind too. It's like, damn man, it's like that's one of the things I really do not like about the Pokemon games. Like they kind of the gap in terms of levels are not. It sometimes go really fast, and sometimes like, I feel like they don't give you enough to really like hope like catch up. Cause I think the modern games kind of have an opposite issue where it's kind of like they give you the XP share, but I think they give you a little bit too much XP that you're actually ahead of other trainers. Cause Pokemon Sword was like that too, where I literally could have just like I was trying to like find ways to not battle as much because dude, it is so easy. It is so easy to like get over level in that game, and it just kind of makes the games less fun. I'm not saying I want the game to be hard. I don't want the game to be easy. Like okay, it's good to have a little bit of both, but you gotta have like a good balance, like a decent amount, right? Where I think you should be a little bit more fair. Because that's kind of I hate that, and, like, and the fact that they made like the XP share kind of forced too, like you can't even turn. Because I think in Generation 8, Sword and Shield, they actually made it where you can toggle it between on and off. But then like with the Paldea games, it's I think you can't even turn it off. Like you cannot. It's like a default feature. You can't even take it off, which does suck a lot. Um, so I mean, I really do hope they just kind of change that because I don't think the problem with like levels it's not really it's just that you have to make it very fair and consistent. Don't make it too like far ahead, but don't also give it too much. You have to kind of find a good balance. I don't mind if they're like a couple levels like ahead of me, but just not like by a margin where it kind of just defeats the game or makes it okay. I can't even beat the trainer, or I can't even like, or I beat the trainer too fast. I just something like in between. Like if they're like 5 levels apart, okay, maybe that's kind of I guess approachable, but after that, I mean, it's just that's kind of where it gets a little bit too much. Oh wow, I forgot we had Oran berries. But yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about it. Because again, I said this multiple times, but I feel like they really need to cater the games for like the more like mature audiences and stuff. I really I understand that like kids obviously help them make like they're like the bread and butter, right? They make obviously help them make a lot of money. But it's like, dog, like that's because your main like customer is kids. I understand that you have to follow the money, but I also would like to see a good game. Like I feel like there's a difference between that. Like the problem I feel like with many like and I feel like it's an issue as well with many like companies where they have these games, they have all these games, all these like products like movies, but it's basically designed in a way that it's meant to satisfy people. Like, don't get me wrong, I love fan service. I love fan service. I love to see like nostalgia cameos and all that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want it to take away from a good product. I want to see a good movie. I want to see good content. I just don't want it to be like sacrificed for the sake of okay, we couldn't do that. We had to do this, but we also had to cut away the story a bit. I hate that. I hate that a lot when they do that. You know. So, you know, I would just ask you like, just give us a good Pokemon game. Like I feel like they could have just taken the black and white the black and white too, mechanic where you can have like different like levels. Like you can make it easy mode, challenge mode. I feel like they could have done that. I don't know why they stopped doing it because that was actually a very good mechanic, a very good feature they added, and I just for some reason they stopped doing it. You know, because that already solves the problem. It's like, okay, what type of game do you want? Do you want a game that's designed for like people who actually know how to play the games, or people who are new to the games? You know, or maybe something in between. You know, people that have maybe have used to like Pokemon, but not that much, or something like that. You know, so I kind of hope they do something like that for like the next game or something like that. I don't think they're gonna do it for the next game, but in the near future, you know, like make cater a game that's specifically designed. Also, when it comes to trainers, like I know the game, like most of the franchise obviously deals with like 10-year-old kids, like straight like going like leaving their house and stuff. I also would want them to have a like customization feature to like decide, okay, what type of trainer do you want to have? You know, I don't want to play as a child. I would love to play as an adult trainer. I think that would be a cool, interesting, cool thing to do. You know, because I know like Yu-Gi-Oh is not exactly the same thing with Pokemon, but it does have a lot of overlap. But I did like how for some of like the arcs they had like I think it was the third iteration, the with the like the synchro card, the synchro generation, how they had like an adult like protagonist, like he was mature, he was cool and all that. And I would love to see that with the same thing with Pokemon. I would love to see that, you know. Hey, the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Marvitas, man. How are you doing today, man? What is up? Long time no see, my friend. How you doing? What is up, man? What is up in the house? But yeah, I mean, it's like I would really want Pokemon to just do that. Like, I again, make a game, really go all in the customization feature where you can cater a game regardless of what type of trainer you are. You're doing good. How about you? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm doing pretty well actually. Doing pretty well. I'm just happy. You know, yesterday was my birthday. So I got myself some nice burgers. Ate well. Try to have a relaxing day. I was working that same day, but I was tired. But I was trying to get some good sleep. It kind of sucked because I had a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I couldn't like stay up all night and get all the sleep I wanted to. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm just happy, I think it's at the end of the day, I'm just grateful just to be alive, have living under a roof and stuff, and I'm just happy, just gotta, you know, some stuff just matters more. But yeah, doing well, doing well, doing well. Pretty excited for what's to come because PlayStation announced like a state of play. There's some other movies coming out soon that I'm looking forward to. There's this game called 007 First Light. It's a game about James Bond. And I pre-ordered that game back in October, and it's coming out next week. But unfortunately, the bad news is that the game is gonna come out Amazon, because I pre-ordered through Amazon, and the game is gonna come out in June. I think it's gonna come out actually June 1st or 2nd, like in the early days of June. So I won't be able to play the game when it comes out, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. We're almost to the point where 2026 will be good. Oh yeah, that's true. This summer, there's definitely gonna be a lot of like it's definitely gonna be a very big month for a lot of stuff like movies and shows and movies and stuff like that. Cause this is also I'm not sure if you know this, but this before like obviously COVID came, there used to be E3. E3 was like a big event. Like they used to have like all like the major game studios like PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft, even Rockstar, the people behind GTA and Red Dead, they will show up and reveal like their latest like games. Now it's not just gonna be any game. It's gonna be like their big like the blockbuster game. Like we're talking like the big boy games. Um, Now unfortunately E3 just kind of just died. I think it was like the last time we ever had it was I think it was 2019, I believe. Because I think COVID definitely played a factor, but it was definitely dying. It definitely had its issues long before the COVID happened. But that didn't stop obviously gaming from still like having a special time because other companies just kind of filled in the spot because it's kind of like, companies started they're doing their own shows, they're doing their own promos. So, and they all typically do it around the same like similar time frame. So um PlayStation, Xbox are gonna have their own like their own showcases. Nintendo with their own directs and stuff. Cause that's kind of what they've been doing. They've just been doing their stuff, just kind of just solo. But we can definitely expect to see a lot of like gaming news, um, around the similar time frame. So yeah, it would definitely be very a good time to look forward to for sure. It would definitely be very very good because I know one game I'm excited for is Wolverine. I'm excited for us also GTA 6. They're gonna show more information about that. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I mean, it's not a game, but Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm looking forward to that. The Venom game, if that game is even still alive. Some other superhero games out there that I'm also looking forward to, like let's see, I was trying to think of one game. There was just one game I forgot. Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, Avengers Doomsday. Maybe Injustice if they're gonna show more information about that. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to what's coming. I'm very, very looking forward to it. Actually, we're gonna go to Saffron City. I think we can go to Silph Co. I'm not sure if we can still go in there, cause I remember I went there and I saw like Team Rocket members, and yeah, there was like Team Rocket. I'm just not sure if we can fight them now. Yeah, cause they pretty much took over the place, did they? Are we allowed to just go up here? Oh, I think we could. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Cause I need to get a Lapras anyway. But yeah, anything you're excited to? Looking forward to, Kyle, for 2026 and this summer? Anything you have in mind that you're looking forward to? Anything? Game, show, movie, or toy, whatever the case may be. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna. So yeah, it looks like I was supposed to be here probably like a gym earlier too, judging by the levels. But I know this is another very pivotal moment to the of the game's plot. So I think after this one, then we go to Blaine. After Blaine, then I think we just go to Giovanni. Then we go to the league. Um, you're looking forward to Toy Story 5 and the new Spider-Man. Also, Comic Con is coming to your city in September. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I haven't watched. I used to love Toy Story like growing up, but I kind of stopped watching it after 3. Because I used to be a massive, massive fan of the Toy Story franchise. I remember watching Toy Story movies like also all the time when I was like in daycare and all that. I like at my babysitter's place when I was a little kid. I used to watch that all the time. That was one of my favorite movies. Um, Certainly, yeah, yeah. I'm certainly. I have not seen the fourth one. I heard it was pretty bad, but I remember the Turtles. I mean, that was a pretty like. It was a pretty. It was not sad ending, but it was almost could have been sad. Seeing like the Andy, who was like the overarching protagonist, just grew up and he was going to college. It kind of like looking back on it, it's kind of like relatable because I feel like I'm also like Andy a bit because like I used to like have like so many action figures when I was a kid, and then I just kind of like just lost my taste on it. Cause I used to be a massive like Lego fan. I used to have like so many Lego toys. I used to have so many action figures and all that Transformers, but toys just don't really. I don't know. I just grew up. I just kind of grew out of it. I guess it's like, they just don't really like. I don't really find them as fun. I guess that's the word I'm trying to find. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm too old for this stuff. Like I mean, I do still play video games, I guess, if that counts, but not as much or passionately as I once did, like a couple years back. I think it's just probably maybe just you know life and stuff growing up, but I'm looking to get back into it maybe just as a hobby, cause I don't mind just buying like an action figure or something like the of this like cause I was thinking of buying an action figure for the Wolverine from the Deadpool 3 movie. I was trying to think of buying some of those toys in there because I mean they look really cool. But I don't know, I just don't have the space, I don't have the luxury, and I don't want it to become a habit. Because I mean these things don't these games are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. Um, so who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, maybe I'll probably consider watching the fourth movie. I should probably watch it. Give it a watch. I've not seen these movies, but man, they were damn good growing up. They were damn good. I think two especially was very very good. Two, oh my god, that was good movies. Um, but yeah, what can I say? The hell is this? Okay, so I think we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center, but I just want to fight some of these guys real quick. No kids allowed here. That's funny. Oh, Cubone. We just fought its mother like a couple of like 2 days ago. But yeah, Spider-Man. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm excited to finally see Hulk. I think one of the things that I'm hoping for is that we get to see actually the Hulk transformation because we have not seen Bruce Banner turning into Hulk since like the first Avengers movie, and they haven't really shown that since then. Like ever since then they haven't really they shown Hulk but they never shown like the in between shots of him actually becoming the Hulk. They just show his eyes turning green and like they just called it a day. Then the next frame, oh, it's just the Hulk, like just showed up. I kind of hate that. So I'm hoping they actually kind of learned the lesson because that director Destin Daniel Cretton. I mean I've seen that guy. I'm not gonna say I'm a big Shang-Chi guy, but I know one thing about that movie that was very good is like the action. It was very very good. The action was very good, and I think that applying that to like Spider-Man would be very very fitting. So definitely looking forward to that. It will be very very good. Um, but yeah, I mean one thing about Spider-Man that does suck though is just the Sony. Sony's just kind of being kind of very strict about him. Like I get it, right? They own him, but it kind of hurts because I remember I was watching Daredevil. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, Daredevil, but it's another like very great show. And one of the things about that show is that it's like street level stuff. Like, and there's like, wow, like Spider-Man should literally be here because this is affecting like New York City. And like Spider-Man, you know, well, definitely he's been part of the Avengers and all that. He's still a street level guy, and him not being involved, or like they know, I mean, they did mention him vaguely, mention him, but it just kind of hurts because we could have really seen him. Maybe in a movie, maybe they can finally do it, but it just kind of hurts because like, oh, he's not really doing anything. Because I wouldn't mind it if it was like they showed like some of his webs or something like that. I saw somebody on Twitter say something like, oh, they could just maybe do like a little cameo, but it's not him, but it's just his webs and stuff. But who knows? Maybe someday. Yeah, the first half of 2023 wasn't too sad. Yeah, I could definitely agree. Honestly, it wasn't really crazy. There wasn't really anything like memorable. I would say. Um, it's just like it just nothing really too crazy. It was just a rather just kind of very just whelming month, I guess. Wow, speaking of Spider-Man, we just got a guy named Parker. That's actually funny. That's actually a funny coincidence. You're one of the four Team Rocket brothers? What? You know, talking about Team Rocket, they were really the only genuine, like, evil team. Because after them, it was Team Rocket again, but without Giovanni. Then it was Team Magma and Aqua. They were basically the same thing, just kind of like one prefers land, one prefers the seas. And their plans were very stupid because, like, why do you want to put water, like rain, all over the world, or so much sun over the world? That doesn't work. That's not a suffice way to live. You know, it's a really shitty plan. They were just like looking back on it, they were really a stupid team. Because I get it that you worship this sort of land or water god, but dog, nobody is gonna live. There's a reason why things like this cannot work. It was stupid. It was a very stupid team looking back on it, but you know, it is what it is. But then Team Galactica, I think that was definitely, I think it was probably my favorite team because I'm really into like space and cosmic stuff. I really did love the boss of what's his name, Cyrus. There was a very nuance to him because he wasn't like evil for the sake of it. Because I know that one of the game's dialogues, you can actually talk to his I think grandparents, I think, during the game. And it's kind of implied that he used to be kind of like just a happy kid, but then like things just happened and like he just became like emotionless and stuff. And then it's kind of funny because if you look at his he uses a Crobat. Because to get a Crobat, you need to have your friendship high with it. So to see him like actually having like that with like a Golbat to a Crobat, I mean, it showed that he definitely had a kind of a sense of humanity. He was just kind of pretending that he doesn't care at all. You know, he just didn't want to admit it. I just thought that kind of really does kind of like make him look even better, looking back on it. Cause damn man, what happened to the guy? But yeah, I mean, Team Galactic was definitely a very very good team. I think they wanted to basically like rewrite the galaxy and like make a new one. It was a very, very kind of sadist or nihil. I don't know how to say it, but nihilism or something like that. But yeah, it was a very, very bleak ideal there. But then Team Plasma. I mean Team Plasma. I would definitely say it's definitely like next to Team Rocket because they were kind of pretty dark. They had like a very good argument in the sense like okay that Pokemon trainers like shouldn't like use Pokemon, like Pokemon should be free. It was kind of hypocritical because they were doing the same thing, but they were kind of like Team Rocket essentially, but they were kind of had a different like it was like an inversion of Team Rocket. But then I think what really stood out for them is that the boss Jetsis, I think it's probably one of the rarest or the only instances where he actually was threatening to kill the protagonist. Not once, but twice. I think actually no, three times. It's actually crazy to me because that guy actually used to scare me as a kid. Like this guy, like he was a demon, bro. That guy was a demon. And I'm actually shocked, like looking back on it, like in a Pokemon game. And then I mean there was the Team Plasma again, which it was basically just another, but again with just without N. Because I know he had like the whole like relationship with like Anne, who was kind of like his son, adopted son or something like that. Like his I wouldn't say it's like Jesus Christ necessarily, but I know he was kind of like grooming him to becoming some sort of like Messiah figure. I mean, he was definitely a very interesting character. I know there's definitely a lot of theories, like actually what happened to him because like, oh, Is he actually still alive? Is he actually an illusion? Like, what happened to the previous protagonist of the Black and White 1 games? You know, there's definitely a lot of theories about, like, oh, did Justice kill them or something? I mean, who knows? But definitely a lot of mysteries they kind of left out. Maybe one day though, that definitely go. I could see them doing like a Legends game, cause Kirim, Zekrom, and Reshiram, they're actually kind of three of the same dragons, just split into like three pieces. So maybe they could probably address it in a game or something like that, a Legends game. Like, how did that dragon used to look like gray original dragon, in its complete form? Like how that would have looked like. Imagine how OP he probably would have been too. But yeah, I mean, definitely the Unova games, definitely Team Plasma. I mean, they're definitely up there for like one of the most evil sim. I mean, I would definitely put them for Dex and Team Rocket, because Team Rocket is like, they are evil essentially because they're definitely a lot of like morally great decisions. I mean, they're but the thing about them is that they're not like ambitious as like the other teams, because the other teams they kind of focus on a more like global scale. These guys are just kind of just local thugs. Like they're just kind of like the mob or something like that, essentially. But I mean, these guys were definitely like when it comes to evil. I mean, these guys were definitely like. They gotta be number one. They gotta be number one because they actually did shit. They actually did shit, bro. Um, see what else did I wanted to bring up? Oh yeah, we should probably give this to my champ here. I think after that, the Team Plasma, then there was what was the other team that was there? Was it? No, it wasn't. Actually, we need to go back. I need to take out my Nido Queen real quick. You feel like I'm at the age where I don't always want to be doing things with your parents. Oh yeah, I feel you. Honestly, I feel you, Kyle. I feel you. I'm kind of in the same boat too. I kind of would like to go out with my friends and do some stuff. You know, maybe you could just go outside, go to a movie theater or something, hang out. I've been doing that, I guess, with my cousins a bit. But yeah, I'm in that same shoe. I'm in that same kind of boat as well. Yeah, it's like, we're getting old. We're getting old. We just gotta maybe someday that'll change. Because I think right now we're just doing the hard part. Once we do the hard part, then it'll become better. That's what I always say. Like, you would rather be doing things with your friends and your parents, and a lot of my parents, your parents don't understand. Yeah, I think the thing is that your parents, like, they grew up with you, obviously, and I think one of the things about parents, especially like, seeing their child become an adult, is that they kind of are afraid of being separated with you, because I guess they're just not ready to like let go. I know they have to. At some point, they're gonna have to do it, but they're just not ready for that. I don't think they're against it. Like I'm sure your parents would definitely want the best for you, but I think the theory is that they probably just like they're not ready to see you like go to the next level. They're not like ready to see you move on. Cause like they're gonna feel a little bit sad, but they're gonna understand someday maybe for sure. But I think that's pretty much why though. You wish more parents would understand that their kids would rather be with friends. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true as well. Like I wish I could hang out with my friends so much, but I can't anymore because I couldn't before. My parents couldn't let me. Now I can, but then my friends are kind of just busy. They got their own lives. They got jobs, lives, and other stuff. And it's like, and sometimes I have a job right now too as well, and it's just kind of hard to make time. I was actually gonna go watch a movie with my friends. I was waiting for the call, but I guess they just got busy. So it's like, it's just hard to make time. But it may not be the same for other one. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that parents, um, should definitely come to understanding. Especially with technology around, I think that's probably another factor too as well, because that technology and the internet really has shifted. Because I know a lot of parents today, they like to just give their kids phone. I was actually, you know, I think on my way from my job to home, I noticed there was a kid. He had like this kid. Again, I don't know how old he was, but this kid was probably like in middle school or like elementary. But this kid had a phone, and I'm like, damn, this kid already has an iPhone at that age. Because I remember when I was a kid, I never had a phone. I never had a phone until I was in high school. And I like, what are these parents doing? These kids already have phones. I mean, there is a benefit to giving your kid a phone because you can call them, let them know where you are and stuff like that. But it does come with a lot of risk because I don't know, because I probably wouldn't give my child a phone till like they're probably around maybe in high school. Because obviously a phone comes with a lot of risk. That's definitely a lot of risk. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen firsthand. It's you know, pretty risky. What I mean, obviously, talking with strangers, sketchy links and stuff, scam calls. I mean, there's definitely a lot of potential dangers that come with having or giving a kid a phone. But I think like just a lot of parents just kind of, I mean, maybe not lazy, but they kind of just became like kind of like just give those kids like, oh, they just gave them like a video game, a tablet or phone just to kind of to like just to like they can like calm down or something like that. Like tablet kits or something. Cause I remember, and one of my first jobs too, I was working at a school, and these kids had like all this like expensive shoes, brands, and phones and all that. And I'm like, damn, man, what the hell are these parents giving to their kids? I remember I wouldn't even get like the latest like video game till like probably months or something like that. I had to like just bust my ass and work hard, even get lucky. I had a chance to even get one. But like kind of looking back on it, I'm kind of grateful that my parents were like that with me, because like they wouldn't just hand me stuff like that. I had to earn it. I had to earn it and work hard and get good grades. Now I just feel like these parents are just doing it just for the sake of them, just not to have it to parent a lot. Which it definitely is kind of hurt, when a child grows up or something like that. Because I feel like you need to still be strict with your kid and set boundaries, like set ground rules. Like, okay, I understand give them a tablet, but you gotta have limits, right? You gotta have limits. Like, okay, maybe they can use the tablet for like an hour a day or something like that. Or if they do their homework or something, they read a book, they get like a bonus hour or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I kind of been noticing a lot too. Like a lot of them are just on their phones and stuff. They're not really parenting as much as maybe they are behind the scenes, but I'm not really seeing much of it compared to like when I grew up and stuff. Nah, like it's very it is very different, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fashion because I mean, I'm not a parent, obviously. I don't have kids. I want to become a parent one day, hopefully, but it's like, yeah, it's like really really different, dude. It's really different. I think that they should. I'm not saying they should be strict all the time, but I think that being strict would definitely be very very helpful and stuff like that. Like I don't think it's really just being strict is the word, but I think it's just being fair. You just have to be a very good parent. Like maybe not maybe a strict doesn't help, sure. Like whatever can result into just having a good child, right? Just basically teaching your child manners and stuff, respect, teaching them how to be a good person. Whatever works, right? Obviously not like the abuse kind. I don't think parents should be hitting their kids. I feel like it's one of those things that's kind of just gone out of style. I just don't think that hitting your kid, especially in like today, I don't think that really helps. Your parents didn't have that many rules growing up. Oh wow, that's crazy. I mean, it's like it's different, you know. I think it's just different. Maybe it's just your parents just are just chill. Maybe that you know. Maybe their parents were not strict. Maybe they were strict with your parents, but then your parents didn't want to be strict with you, or something like that. I mean, who knows? Everybody's different, right? Maybe there's a reason they do it. Maybe there's not. Who knows? But you know, there is probably just you know, everyone grows up to different circumstances. You know, because I mean, I've met people that have definitely very strict parents and stuff like that wouldn't let them do much. But again, it really depends on the person, right? So I guess it's just like at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters. I mean, I guess it does matter in some ways, but I feel like at the end of the day, you just gotta like be a good parent, make sure that you're around, and then just teach your kids just valuable lessons and stuff. Like, I don't think you need to hit your child. I feel like I feel like it's one of those things. I feel like it's just kind of gone, like out of date. I don't think really hitting your kid is gonna be helping them a lot. Like, I know people may have an argument, like, okay, maybe the kid is behaving bad or something like that. But again, it's a really iffy discussion. It's a really iffy discussion because you know that's still abuse. That's still abuse, and your kid is gonna remember that. You know, it's like I wouldn't really wish that upon anyone. You know. But yeah, yeah, it's just a very muddy situation, honestly. Oh, that's oh, I think those were Fried Giovanni. My parents didn't really. Oh yeah, all right. But yeah, I mean, oh shit. But yeah, Cal, how's your sleep going? Has your sleep improved? Have you did like the 15 minute to 30 minute like sleeping early thing I told you about, or it's fine if you didn't. Got better. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, whatever counts. Yeah, any amount counts. Any amount counts. Yeah, any amount counts. You're always sitting home doing nothing? Damn, Cal. But don't you have any hobbies that you want to do? Like anything you feel like you want to do? Like, what about gym or walking or okay, okay. Is there anything that you feel like you want to do? Anything you feel like could be a goal or something that something that you kind of want to accomplish as a goal or something. It could be a hobby, maybe losing weight. Like, is there anything in your mind? Can't really think of much. But what are some things you like, or some things that you kind of feel like you want to do? Ooh. You kind of want to see the Freddy Krueger movies, but they're not for in YouTube. Oh damn. Um, I mean, I mean that's one thing. Yeah, doing. Um. Oh, what are some things that you never tried before that you want to try now? Cause like you're free on most days, right? Go karting. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That's really cool. Go karting. I never tried them, man. That sounds. I seems. I think in Japan there was like a whole scene about them. That seems cool. That's. But yeah, give it a go. Maybe see how it goes. Maybe it could be a hobby or something. You kind of miss the job training program that you left 2 years ago because you aged out. Oh damn, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can kind of agree with you there because like I I hated college. I hated it, but one thing about it for sure is that I didn't like feel lost or anything like that because there was like some direction in my life. Like at least I was doing something. But now that that's done, it's like, it's kind of just, I feel like kind of aimless too. Because right now I really want to get a job. Like I really want to get a good job, but I've been getting lucky there. I mean, if you want, if it helps, I mean, I could tell you maybe some things that I should do because I know going to the gym. I want to lose weight. I really want to lose weight. So I'm hoping that I can try to put myself to the gym. Maybe like next week, I'm gonna try to put back. I'm trying to like limit how I can probably, how much I should probably be eating, like especially sugar and stuff, like cutting down the sugar. You would like to do YouTube, but you don't have 50 subscribers. Oh damn. I mean that's fine. You can I mean I can help you out with that. If you want to go streaming. I think Twitch you can stream with any amount or Kick. Any amount. I think they help. I mean TikTok is another. I haven't tried TikTok streaming, so I can't really say much on that. But hey, that could be something. Streaming. Because I mean, streaming is something like I mean, I will give it a go. Honestly, I will give it a go. Just give it a try. See how that goes. Oh yeah, TikTok streaming YouTube. Oh yeah, I did join that one time. I remember that. Yeah, that was nice. But yeah, I mean, you seem passionate about doing it. I just feel like if you like something and it works out for you, you should go for it. I would give it a try. Like try Twitch or YouTube streaming. And hey man, I'm here to help. If you want me to help you out, hook you up, I can definitely help you out. I've been streaming for a very long time, and I would love to help people that I want to do that. You know, I know the softwares to use and all that. I mean, I can hook you up. Like I'm here for you, man. Oh, I thought it was super potion. My mistake. Oh shit. But yeah, Kyle, I mean, I would give it a go. See how that goes, you know? I strongly recommend it. Oh shit. Oh god damn it, we can't even use this. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to heal my mount. Alright, guys. I'm gonna try to inspect every single floor, see to get to open the keys. So, that's kind of useless. I don't need that move. Bro, speaking of Thunderwave, that's funny. That is actually funny. Okay, I see. We just in this floor. Oh yeah, we were just here, so there's nothing else for us to look here. Um, we're just gonna inspect every floor, see what's there to get our little goodies here. Let's see this one here. Oh, let's go 43. Jose. Oh shit, yeah, we needed that. Oh, that's funny. Wow, almost 4th of July in America will be 250 years. Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's gonna be the 250th anniversary. Yeah, that's a big, that's a special number right there. That is certainly a very special time. That's crazy. It's weird because like 250 feels it's old, but it doesn't feel that old, honestly, when you kind of think about it. I don't, it's like I feel like after COVID, my perception of time has just kind of just became so different. It's weird. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, 250. That's nice. For some reason, it feels like America's older than that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, technically, it is older than that. Is that when obviously America established itself? That's when they started counting. But yeah, it really does feel like it's not exactly 250. It just feels so different. It is so yeah. Time is really. Your dad remembers when America turned 200. Oh wow. Yeah, so it was what in 1976. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And then you'll be around when America will be. I mean, we will be around when America turns 300. So that'll be what in 2076. We're gonna be like all old. We're gonna be like in our 70s when that comes. Your grandpa said he won't be here when America turns 300. Oh, that's a very sad but bittersweet joke right there. Your gramps have some good humor. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, who knows with modern medicine, we could probably reach past 100. I mean, if that's even possible. Silly grandpa. Traitor. I wasn't even a Team Rocket member. Oh, look, and on Drake and Josh, everyone is nicer to Drake than to Josh. That's funny. That's funny. It's like when characters just get bad luck, but then the nicer one gets the bad treatment. Yeah, cartoons were, yeah, pretty funny when they did that. I mean, not a cartoon, but you know, old sitcoms. Let's see, how many floors? We did the fifth floor. Okay, now we're in the second. Let's go to the third. Let's go to the fifth. And then let's go to the sixth. Oh no, I think we were just here. Is there any secret pathways? No, I think we just went through them. Now we go to the seventh floor. 6, 7. Yeah, I think we were just here, so. It's... Oh, brother. Alright, so I think we got just a little couple more floors and then we should be set. Um... Alright. The 8th floor, I think we were just here earlier actually. Um... Is there anything here? Any goodies? Alright, no, this is just the 8th floor. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go straight up. 9th floor, is there anything here? Oh yeah, we could use a rest. No, this is the 3rd floor. Is there, Alright, let's go to 10th floor. Nope, yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, I think this is the last one. Okay, so we need to find like a portal. Oh wait, this is. Oh, never mind. We were just in the 11th. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go to the boss. So it looks like we kind of have to use. Let's just see if there's anything here. Maybe this one. No. This is the third floor. Is it this one maybe? No, it's not that one. Maybe this one. Nope. Yeah, which one is it though? Maybe it's this one. Oh shit, it is. What the hell? Oh, we're gonna fight William again. Oh wait, does he have his I think this is where we get our Lapras. Alright, so let's go switch out. Yeah, Team Rocket, yeah, these sneaky little devils. God damn it, Team Rocket. Yep, I know it. Cause that's what I noticed. Most rivals they tend to start out with like the flying type, and I started with the electric type because of that. Ooh. Um. Wait, I'm surprised it's still a Growlithe at this point. Um. Yeah, let's go switch to Gengar. God damn it. Oh, let's go. No. Bro, we're barely alive. I think we could definitely switch out. So let's go to with Snorlax here. Oh shit, Blastoise. He still uses a water gun? What? I feel like at that point you should have Surf or Hydro Pump. Smell ya. This guy really did say that. Alright. Let's go, wow, exactly 50. Yeah, I'm still using super potions at this point. That's crazy. I should be using hyper potions. Oh yes, I definitely want a Lapras. There's a okay, guys. So this is our final member. This is our final. Oh, it's level 25, so it's not too early. Okay, no, I do not want Jolly. I do not want a Jolly nature. I prefer either modest or timid. Oh shit. Nah, it's a naughty. I do not want that nature. Not good. Naughty again? What? Bro, Jolly, bro, what is this? I did not want those natures. That's not good. Okay, come on, give us a good nature. Rash. I think Rash is a special nature actually. Let me search up Lapras Mogan. Let me search it up. No, no, we're gonna need that special de. It has good special defense, so we're gonna have to try again, guys. Um, Honestly, I would probably take bold. I mean, I wanted to take bold. I just need what modest, timid, bold, and maybe yeah, maybe bold. Yeah, bold will work fine. Cause those defense we're gonna need. We don't need is attack. Any that could stop attack. I mean, I'm willing to take it. All right, let's see here. No, we want that speed. We want that speed though. I can't really afford losing speed because Snorlax is like it's already slow, so it's not like we're not losing much. We just need a speedy nature. I mean, not a speedy nature. One that doesn't have to attack. Like just I don't need attack. All right, let's see the nature. Bold. Okay, yeah. Okay, we guys, we got a bold. We got a bold. Okay, we're gonna keep this one. All right, so let's go and XP share this shit. I'm probably gonna do rare candies on these spawns. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give them to Charizard, bro, cause I'm not I'm trying to say we can like so we don't have to take up too much time. Ooh, Slash is a good move. I don't know. All right, so we're gonna fight some Giovanni right now. Let me just put some of these mons into proper order. So yeah, this is our complete team right now. Now have everyone that I wanted. No more holding back. I think yeah, I'm gonna throw in Machamp first there since he could use a little bit more XP. Honestly, I think the only change I would make is probably switch Snorlax with Scyther, so that eventually I can evolve him to a Scizor, because Scizor is definitely one of the best mons out there as well. I would say, like in terms of Pokemon, generational, like as a whole, like in terms of consistency, Scizor and Garchomp, I would say. I mean, Garchomp is definitely there. But those two are definitely, I would say, consistent, very consistent. I think Espen is up there for sure. So another one, like, but I feel like those two are just better. God damn it. We do have some rock slide here, so. All right. Alright, so we're gonna find Giovanni. Let me make a save file right here. Ooh, okay, yeah, I don't think we can do this one. Um, yeah, I'm going to throw in Gengar there. Oh yeah, we got lucky. We got lucky. Oh yeah, this is easy. Oh yeah, for this one we're gonna need another little Machamp again. Hmm. Because I have rich, I could give you anything. Bro, that's just so cheesy dialogue. All right. Um, let's see here. No. Alright, so yeah, I think the next point right now is to go to Blaine. Yeah. After Blaine, then we go to and then we go to the league. So yeah, we're not that far away from beating the game, honestly. Definitely gonna have to catch up on catching Lapras. I'll do that off screen though. So yeah. Okay. 44 now, guys. Oh yeah, we could use this mon to catch. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the. Oh yeah, I need to buy some mats. Do I have to go through here? No, it doesn't mean I can buy it. Wow, I have a lot of money. Oh yeah, we could definitely use that. Hmm. Wait, no, I'm in the wrong place. Alright, let's catch this, guys. Oh, what's good, Kyle? What's up? You're back. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, after draw tip, we're gonna be training our Gengar to get to level. I can already feel 2026 is kind of starting to get good. Oh yeah, I feel that too. I feel that same way too. All right. Oh yeah, we should probably use those repels. Oh brother. You subscribe. Alright, you're gonna be wrapping up really soon. Let me just defeat these couple trainers. Shit, let me see how far we are. Oh yeah, let me just be here. We should be done. Oh yeah, ice beam. We could use that. Um, yeah, I think we do. Okay, so look at we have. Okay, guys, so we're gonna end it off here. We're not actually that far from beating the game. We only have like 2 badges. Wait, 3. Wait, what? Wait, 3 more badges? Oh, there's Sabrina. Forgot about her. Yeah, we gotta do her too. Next time. Um, but yeah, we're not that far from beating the game. So yeah, after those last 3, after Sabrina, then it's Blaine, then it's Giovanni, then Victory Road, and then the League. So don't know honestly how many streams. I mean, maybe like 4 or 5 streams left, and then we should be done. Cause honestly, I'm trying to get this game done fast. Cause I feel like since I started this, it's best that I finish it completely. Then if people want to look back. Otherwise, guys, see you guys then. Take care. I do have a video I'm trying to edit. And then after that, yeah, stay tuned, guys. Take care. If you like the video, subscribe. Not, it's fine too. And thank you to Kyle so much for sticking tuned. Thank you so much, Kyle. Have a good day. Take care and also stop by and watch. And yeah.